Peace and blessings. Guess what? It's a brand new day, and today you can choose to do things a brand new way because all things are renewed under the sun. And what happened yesterday has no bearing on today. And there's nothing saying that you cannot get up and restart. You get to restart. Welcome back, ladies. Yes. I want to thank you all for joining me and just taking a moment out for watching this heartfelt message that's full of love. My name is Sarita Parker. I am representing I Am Goddess Coaching. I Am Goddess Coaching is a space where we offer spiritual life coaching and healing. This is a space that is cultivated in love and respect and togetherness. It's a space where we build sisterhood. It's a space where we get intimate with our sisters. Intimacy, where we connect with the essence of all that she is, because she is me and I am you. I am my sister. I am my sister. Do you get that? I am not my sister's keeper, but I am my sister. We're approaching this thing from a new way so that we can start to create some great shifts in our lives. And I know we all could use shifts sometimes. Sometimes shift needs to happen. One of the things that we're doing is we have started a monthly group coaching event, and it is called Soul Lessons. It is a space where we connect and we have girl chat. It's a space where we're vulnerable. It's a space where we feel free to share the things that we may have been holding in, or things that we may not have realized that others were experiencing the same as us. It's a space where we start to heal. We start to repair the hurt. It's a space where we respect one another. And it's just a space that, again, is cultivated in love. Love is the essence in all that we do. On tomorrow, we will be having a session that is dedicated to the toxic relationships, friendships, whatever toxicity there is in your life. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Some of the things that we're going to talk about is the emotional manipulation that can happen. Feeling drained. Do you ever find yourself feeling drained after maybe leaving your workplace, after leaving certain friends, even in your relationships? You can find yourself feeling drained. What about spaces where constant criticism exists? Those are levels of toxicity that can exist. We're going to take a moment to think about it, and we're going to kind of dissect it a little bit and look at it from both ways. Because there's not just one point of view of this. There's two. There's you and the other person. So we're going to look at all of that. Some of the things that we may take for granted is, how often do we take time out to just evaluate the people around you? When is the last time you evaluated the people around you? When is the last time that you assess the health of your relationships, your workships, your friendships? When is the last time we've done that? When is the last time that you've really sat down and identified your emotions? How do I feel when I'm in these situations? A lot of times we're reactionary and we kind of get caught up in the moment and really don't take time to identify really what we're truly feeling. What about establishing ground rules? That's a great way to start to stand in your power, because you decide what you accept. You decide. And then once you establish your ground rules, protect your boundaries. What do you stand for? What is your value system? Do you have one? Those are the things that we're going to get into, and it's going to be beautiful. Some of the things. The first area. Oh, so you say you're her sister. You say you're my sister, but there's a level of constant criticism that exists here. There's a level of emotional manipulation that occurs between these two people. What is that about? Let's take a look at it. What about toxic business partners? Did you know that a toxic business partner can ruin your life? They will take you out. We're going to get into it. Everything's on the table. What about you go to work, you come home, you're absolutely drained. You find yourself in a state of complaining. I don't like my job. So-and-so is very negative all day long. You know, this goes on. Let's get into it. What is that about? What about, I love him, but sometimes we just treat each other bad. What's the level of toxicity that exists in your own life with the one that you love? Have you ever stopped to consider it? We're going to talk about setting boundaries. Setting boundaries for yourself that you do not allow people to cross. We're going to talk about your system of values. We're going to talk about how do you evaluate and determine when it's time to call it quits or when it's time to bring things to an ending. You know, if you're someone that struggles with endings, and I am, I've had a lot of shifts in my life the past year, and a lot of people have shifted, and I struggle a lot with that. And we're going to talk about what that looks like, how do you do that and be healthy. It's going to be a beautiful conversation, and you're invited. Grab your girlfriend, click the link, get your ticket. You don't want to miss it. Also, just to let you know a little bit, this is a segment that we will be offering every month. In July, I'm going to run it for 8 weeks. It's going to be an 8-week series that is offered. I want to establish a core group of women that go for the duration of the 8 weeks. So once you come in for that 2-month period, you will be with these same women, because I really want to establish a place where we heal together, we build, we grow, we become vulnerable, and we start to reclaim back our I amness, and we start to learn to walk in our goddess power, and we start to learn to deal with the things that may hold us down, or the things that may drain us, or may, we just start to grow. Because that's what this is all about. This is a space that I have founded, but this is our space, and you are all invited. I thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you tomorrow. And if not, keep us in mind for the future. Have an amazing day. Bye.